All right, so it's been a little while since I've done a video, but my wife does these paint by numbers. They're very detailed. Some of the little spots on here are just so tiny. I don't know how she has the patience for it. But this particular one came with a stretching frame. Now some of these are just like a cardboard sheet. This one is actually canvas. But I'm going to show you how to stretch a canvas. Now there's tons of videos on YouTube about this, so I'm not going to get real detailed. But my wife does time lapses of painting these, and I'll put a link to those right up here. And so some of her viewers were asking how to assemble these, so this is just going to be a quick run through of how to do this. So you can see that the frame pieces, the stretcher pieces, I don't know the exact name of them, but they come and they're shaped so one side has a nice round over and this other side's flat. The flat side goes towards the back. They put this little nub on here so when you stretch the canvas it doesn't have any sharp points that's pushing up through the canvas. So they've made these so they're real easy to slide together. You'll see there's a tongue and then a groove, and they all match up, so they all fit together really nice. Just kind of got to work them together. Just want to get all the corners matched up real nice. And that's that. So now we're going to want to flip the canvas over. And then we want to make sure we put our rounded side down. And what I'm going to be doing here is just wrapping the canvas up around the frame to try to get it as centered as possible. You're going to be pulling it as tight as you can. So those marks are good. You can see I'm got a little bit of paint rolling over the edge there, so I'm going to slide it down. Trying to keep it as square as possible. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to stretch these before you paint them. That way you know exactly where the edges are and you can paint over the edge. But I think they're a little easier for her to paint before they get on the frame. So what you're going to need is a staple gun. It's just a handheld staple gun. You can also, if you have it, use an electric one. This one's kind of acting goofy right now. Or if you've got an air stapler, whatever you got. So I'm going to be using just 1/4-inch staples. Alright, so checking alignment again. Good. I'm going to start with a staple right in the middle of one of the sides. And then from the opposite side, I'm going to pull the canvas, stretch it up around. Oop. Now you can buy special canvas stretching pliers, which would make this a whole lot easier. I should probably invest in a pair because she paints enough of these that they really come in handy. But now, I don't know if you can see, there's a bit of a wrinkle here where it's stretched. And we're just going to stretch, working our way out. So I did the middle of these sides, and now I'm going to do the middles of these sides, and then I'm going to slowly work around. One thing to note with these canvases, a lot of times when they get shipped to you, they're folded. The front side of them, because they're paint by number, it's got a white finish. I believe it's called gesso. So it's got this white finish with all of the outlines of everywhere you need to paint. You can kind of see here, it comes with all of the paint colors, each numbered. You go around and you fill in each one. But a lot of times they'll have a crease in it. And it's real important to press that crease out with a hot iron before you start painting, because once you get the paint on there, you could ruin the painting trying to press it out afterwards. And if you've got the pliers, the stretching pliers, you might be able to stretch that crease out, but without the pliers, I've tried and I haven't been able to get them out. I can get them almost gone, but there's always a faint crease that can be seen. there's a bunch of different ways to finish the corners here. You can see I've got this corner finished here, and it is on the top edge of the painting. And I've got it folded in so it folds over the long side. That way it's not folded on the short side. Because after you get these stretched, you can just hang them straight on the wall, and we don't want to see a crease over here. You can see a little bit of the fold, but it looks pretty good folding it to the side that won't be seen. Most people aren't going to see the bottom or the top of the photo or of the picture, but they will see the sides. I want to leave the short side where it doesn't have any folds on it. So I'm going to take my corner, I'm going to fold it in towards the long side and make kind of a little peak here. And that's just going to fold kind of at a 45 degree here. And then I can line this other side up so it's nice and straight up the side. Just get everything where it lays flat. And then pull it down. And staple. And I'll take this, stretch it a little more, and put another staple there. And so you can see that side, how it's nice and finished looking. There we go. Now, you can see a few places in between these staples where it's kind of starting to pull up. It's good to go back and fill those in with some additional staples just to hold it down. There we go. Got a nice stretched canvas. You can hang this directly on the wall. The back side of the, you got a little ledge there that'll hang on a nail. Or you can create a decorative frame around it. There's a ton of good styles out there. Like I said, along the edges, if you've got any white showing through, it's not a bad idea. Take your same paints, just match up, expand that color on around the edge, up here in the corner. That way it looks nice and complete. Well, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you want to check out the time lapses of these, go over and check out my wife's channel. I'll leave it here. Till next time, thanks for watching.